You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like... about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Our neighbor at home.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting ditinias.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomp. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor. but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Repairer! Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. I should investigate. Lumos. Levioso. Incendio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Muggles have made life hard for us.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far. Something must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Going up!
Rookwood to find me himself.
You're a bit talking with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Hang on!
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit. You got the mallow sweet to work. Now what to do about these pyres? Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Reparo. Levioso!
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio.
You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Leviosa! Accio! Revelio!
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Revelio. Accio. Leviosa.
Fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Revelio.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit. You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Revelio.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory.
There was
He used to be the Minister for Magic,
A dash of powdered back.
Here. Incendio! You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the Ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a...
I miss having my own boat.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. These rocks have seen better days.
Nothing to poach an arrow's.
Accio! This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Hello. You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But, Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
You there? Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Kimmy? What's up, Ken?
What's up?
Chillin'.
This looks intriguing.
Can I join your party you're in? I sent your friend a request to join it.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, Angel, he did it already. Angel did it. Angel. Alright, I'm not the host of the party. He's the host of the party.
Hey, there we go. That's good. I see you got Hogwarts Legacy. How's
Yeah,
that game so far?
I beat Resident Evil Remake just now today, so
Nice. So how's Hogwarts Legacy though? If you mind, yeah.
It's okay, I guess. Decent.
Let me guess, not as good, but
It doesn't
No,
appear
no,
to
no,
be
no.
connected
It
to
is
the missing
good. It's
pages.
just challenging.
Best
but
hang
it's
on to
alright.
it for now.
I like it.
so I made this like one little YouTube short on my channel, right? A different one this time, and guess what?
What?
Now suddenly I got 48 subscribers.
48?
Yeah.
Nice. Keep going.
And it was just like a little mini space short because I went to CapCut and kind of put some pictures into a CapCut with music and where it will just switch the pictures.
Okay.
It's a really cool video. And right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, you are?
Slowly.
Yeah, that game is gorgeous, but the story mode is long. Valhalla. I like
There's
it
a
though.
Monster Hunter World
What are you?
Pack.
What are you? A male, female?
Male. I like the
Male. I'm a female.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was really tempted to say something, but I'm not. I'm being nice here. I'm being nice here. I am being nice.
Yeah, for now.
For now, at least. I mean,
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
I'm looking at these packs, and I'm just looking at these packs. I know I will never do. A lot of these mounts look so clean. Like the Twilight pack, the Dragon Knight pack, the Night Road pack. You get what I'm saying? All those cool packs. Man, look at all these packs.
I should investigate.
Wish I had 2,000. I would buy this one or this one. I just don't want to say the name because we're on stream.
Yeah.
Hey, but how you guys doing though?
Well, he's coughing. My allergies free. I have no allergies
Hey,
for now.
I'm finally in the party without coughing though.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize that.
Normally every day I get into this, all I know is I'm coughing and coughing and yeah.
What are you, a Pokemon? Coughing!
I kinda led myself into that. I should have known you were gonna do that.
This must be the
What do you
place.
mean? It's a Pokemon. That says coughing.
I know, and I'm saying I led myself into that.
Yeah, you did.
That's a cool mount.
And now he's coughing.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, shit.
Forgot I just recently got off my bike.
Oh, okay.
Decided to take my bike out. Go for a ride. Have some fun.
So you just started playing Valhalla or something? You just started?
I've been playing it for a while. I mean, I just installed it back though.
Oh.
After all these years.
Wow, that's a long time.
I haven't finished the game. I haven't gotten that far, but I'll get further.
Yeah, I know you will. Takes time.
Yeah, I'm kind of like roaming the map, so.
Yeah, take your time.
How do you get Helix points?
Helix?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta buy them.
Cause I somehow got 300 and I haven't, and the weirdest thing. Looking at the mounts, seeing what I want to get. If there was one.
okay, Angel. It's okay, man.
I got a fucking collarbone that's killing me and makes me fucking.
I hate when that happens. I have to say, I know how that feels.
Alright, so...
Levioso. Accio.
Oh, I thought you did it.
How did you do this, Jack?
They really selling Destiny 2 packs.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Repairer. Repairer. Accio.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. Oh, that's done something.
Yeah, but being tired. Gotta like being tired though.
No.
You tired already?
How did you do this?
Yeah, basically I ran track, then after track.
Oh, you run track.
It's no wonder I
well,
never found that clue.
We do we run track every Monday for PE.
Now, where's the clue you
so basically, I got a deal with running the track, and we have to run 3 quarters,
so
4 quarters, and then walk the corners, run the straights, and then run a hole, and then run another.
Damn, huh?
and then run one more. And then if somebody walks, if I'm not careful. we have to redo it, every bit of it. So technically we're running a lot. Because there are these lazy kids in my class that has to walk every bit of it.
Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done,
Making me, my friends, everybody else
at your
suffer.
service.
The Richard Jackdaw.
What are you, the Flash?
I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I make sure I finish it fast, so
That
I'm
was
not
my
the one
puzzle
doing
you
it.
solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves.
Hey, can
and then
be my
Anne told me
PE
about a
class
cave.
sometimes.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Oh, getting a pain in your collarbone, whoa.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban?
I think he'd been
Oh,
before,
poor Anne.
Ken.
I had
right?
no idea.
Wait, what?
I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart.
No, you said he was coughing.
I came back here only recently.
Ken been there.
On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll
So
show
who
you
put
precisely
Valhalla?
where
I
to find you.
know Laid-back over here has, but
Helen
has
mentioned Apollonia
Angel
Black.
with it.
Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
He has
Have you never
game,
met
but
any
he
members
played
of the
before.
Black family? They can be rather
Valhalla.
vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves?
You
A
know
poltergeist.
what?
I didn't steal the
weapons
pages
in
from his ghostly
in
form.
Valhalla
I merely found them in his
He
wake
had
of
a he had
destruction.
yet.
He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to
If you
cause
mind
the
me
most
asking,
chaos.
what was your favorite type
Found
of
them on
weapon?
the floor outside the
Two-hand,
library where he
single, and
discarded
shield?
them.
What?
Not my
I
luckiest
use
find,
2
all
axes.
things considered.
That's all I use.
You're just like me.
If you don't mind me asking,
It makes more
how
sense
did
to
you
be
lose your
fair.
head?
I was having a look about when I
Yeah,
suddenly
man.
sensed a refreshing breeze.
I just-
You're a
I-
Viking.
After which I felt, well,
Yeah,
lightheaded.
I am.
That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for
Sometimes I'm
specifically,
using steers,
but you seem a
sometimes, but
perceptive sort.
I prefer using 2 axes.
Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages.
Man, how
to help
long
a
is
friend.
this loading
I
gonna
shall
be?
see you
Even
there.
though this is actually a ton more beautiful than what all the other ones have been.
This looks intriguing.
Am I wrong?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
No, you're not. You're not.
When I took my bike out though, I rode all the way through my desert behind my house. And I rode through that as fast as I could, had some fun, hit some bumps, it was great.
Huh.
Until a little kid runs in front of you.
Oh, I can imagine that.
You know, the thing is, people really gotta watch their kids better than this. Literally, I'm just trying just to go through the desert as fast as I can, try to beat my normal time, right? Well, what happens? Little kids gotta run in front of me. For no reason at all.
The worst timing. Yeah.
Especially when you're going so fast and you recently started to pedal. Yeah. Oh, I gotta build my... Oh, that was the part I left out. Didn't realize that. Oh.
That don't sound too right.
I'm fine.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think at least. I'm looking powerful like I normally look. Wow. I'm looking powerful. But I like how they've been making more open world based Assassin's Creed.
That's what I like. Open world games.
I like the open world. You can make it be a never-ending, a never-ending. And I read the Uni Bear. Literally. I couldn't resist getting it. From the Ubisoft store.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I couldn't resist getting it, it was just too funny. Being that one Viking that just sits and rides on a Unibear.
Stop right there.
It's great.
I can tell it is.
Oh, I gotta get rid of my marks. There we go.
No one hide from me. I'll spot you like a streeler.
Hey, now we can start traveling to where I need to go do. Now, have you played Odyssey, laid-back?
Beat that decades ago. Oh,
you wanna know what's funny about it?
what happened?
You're this really strong character, right? That can't die, right? But there's only one thing that can kill you. And you know what that is?
Oh, wait. I know. Hold on. What was the thing called? I'll be using a lot.
You should know what it is because we've all gotten into that.
Fuck out, man. It's been a long time for me.
You know how when you do some parkour, you can accidentally kind of jump into some like crack in an area, and you're just stuck floating in the air for about 10 minutes, and suddenly you just die. That's the only thing that can kill you.
I'll do that.
Getting some ribeye steak and white rice for dinner. Culinary arts class. We made a pancake that explode. I was just trying to cook it. And all I know is it got way too hot, and I just poured a pancake mix into it, and all I know is it just shoots everywhere.
Damn. I died for the first time. Alright.
I was in a mall, and I saw somebody working there, and they were literally playing Hogwarts Legacy while working. I want to know what job he's working at because man could just play right on his job. What you gonna do? Ooh. I did not mean to call my Unibear. Get out of my... You just took an arrow! Has your mount ever ran in front of you when you shot an arrow?
I
think so. Come back to this another time.
Hold up. I'll be back.
Huh?
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. Perhaps I'll come back to this. Should come back to this another time. Revelio.
Go eat before I die. Guys, I've got to mute my mic. Did you guys hear that?
Everything.
It's it's fine.
That's cool.
Alright, I'll join the party back. I'm gonna go eat real quick.
Take your time.
Alright, if I'll see you.
Okay, man. The hell? It's so hard to control this thing.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
That was it? You kidding me? Interesting. Uh-huh.
Oh, I can take my own one. Ooh, I didn't know someone still plays this thing.
What about unspeakable? How do you find it fun that no one
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. I should come back to this another time. Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Tough now, are ya? Clumsy little fool. That's just pitiful. And it's ya. Reducto. First kick, ya.
Incendio. Accio.
You never stood a chance.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Incendio. Reparo. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
You don't want to try that again.
Draco! Is that all you know?
Levioso.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Incendio.
Alright, what's this? Okay, this is for the flashlight. Okay. Fair enough.
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Back for more. Knew I'd find you. Take us.
Accio.
Learned that in person, did ya?
Accio.
Got to make your skills productive.
Accio.
That's proper Google, that is. Oh, what's that?
Levioso.
Eyes. And I haven't even had my tea yet.
Accio.
Ringo. Stay in school
Damn.
this time.
Oh, come on, man. Almost had it. Alright. That's crazy. Alright.
Accio.
Nice try. And Ringo. You heavens and prayer. Head in the clouds, this one.
Levioso. Accio.
You having the knack at all?
Incendio.
That's not careful.
Accio.
Better luck next time. Ringo. You were foolish to fight me.
Man, this opponent is hard as shit. Yeah, tough, of course. Tough. Wow.
Accio.
Thank you.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Hacking?
I should investigate.
Oh, level 9, okay. What the hell's that noise?
My mom.
You sure, Kenny?
She's crying for help. Just chilling. I'm just kidding.
Huh.
No, she's just watching TV.
Oh.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Incendio!
Oh man, that's funny. I heard that.
Accio! Incendio! castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Plenty of opportunities. Trying the scales of a dragon.
An honest day's work.
Oh, come on. Wow. Alright. Then where to then? What's I do? There's a map with floating candles to find treasure. Alright. Floating candles. Where's it at?
Attraction and zoo.
You might go walk.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Man, I need a fine broomstick. Come on.
What you gonna go to the dollar store? Hey, can I have my broomstick?
What? They do have this in the game. Yeah, they do. I want that broomstick.
Silly, though.
I know. It's just, I mean, it's fascinating to be on foot, like running like this. But yeah, it does sound, you know, basically, you know.
Who lived here, I wonder?
God. So, took forever. A flying broomstick. Oh, I'm close. All right. hell is that?
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Alright, final level 9. Alright. Awesome.
Incendio!
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Oh, the coins now, they go for 3 coins, stuff like that.
What are you doing to yourself? Oh my god.
Read this.
You reading something?
No, that's my stomach.
What are you hitting your stomach for? Were you giving birth?
Fuck you.
Oh shit.
I'm no fucking lady.
I mean, you hitting your tummy, so I mean, hey. We having twins? Something? Jesus.
I'm having triplets.
Oh god, no.
These rocks have seen better days.
God.
Oh my god.
That's uncalled for. Oh god. You know what? Forget about this conversation. This is too much.
I'm not even a woman.
I mean, your name's Angel. So, yeah. What the hell is that? Didn't know there was hair. Oh. Who?
Incendio.
Oh, I've done it. Who? April? I don't know who, man.
Incendio. Repair. Incendio.
Yeah, see?
What?
It's a Haley meow.
Oh, Haley. Wait, you mean Harley? Harley Quinn or whatever?
Wait, is that what it's pronounced?
I don't know.
Haley meow.
I don't know.
She just joined and she left.
Oh, that was her. Oh.
Potato. Levioso. Accio.
She's one of those hoes.
That's funny. Oh. How do I... Oh. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Haley, whatever her name is. I think
Long time with you and I, remember?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, so what about it?
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
All this time? They must be all this time. Talking about pregnancy.
Is that what he talks about?
Huh?
Is that what she talks about?
I don't know.
Pregnancy and...
No, you sit in your stomach and then I'll drink drug out of it.
Incendio. Incendio. Yes. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Ah, damn. Gameplay.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Incendio.
What is all this stuff?
Hey, Grandpa. I'm not Japanese, I'm not a queer.
Okay, so this is locked. Okay. That's locked. was right there on this area. What the hell am I doing? Alright. Okay. The Forbidden Forest. Oh. Gotcha. Richard Jack Doris goes in the Forbidden Forest. Alright. So that's like around this area. Right here. Be back, Angel. Alright, so about that, I'm back. Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Incendio!
Yeah.
I got it.
Alright. Alright, guys. I'm gonna stop right here, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure that's on my channel. And I won't be able to stream on tomorrow. I'll be on Wednesday. And thank you for that. Bye.